Two Fellas Podcast. Two Fellas Podcast. Yeah, Two Fellas. Podcast time, innit?
Hello, everybody. It's a Two Fellas Podcast with me, Boise.
And myself, Kane Stone. What's good, my brother? How you doing?
I'm not doing too bad, man. I've got one mad headache at the moment, but boy, it is what it is.
Well, hopefully it won't keep you too long. You get me? Won't keep you too long. A good 40 minutes.
Yeah. Man's going
How's the
out.
dog?
Man's going to Aldi, brother. Afterwards, I ain't got nothing in the house to eat, brother. The dog's
I need to go and grab some food.
the dog's patterned up nicely. She's patterned nicely, but me, I ain't got nothing to eat.
Hear that. You got your ride back though, innit?
Huh? Yeah. I got the car back. Got the car back. Yeah. I'm getting a new door, putting it on Saturday. So
Nice.
yeah, it's all fucking good, mate. It's all good.
Nice. Young Philly case, my brother.
Oh, what's it now? Day 3. Boy,
Day three.
that's a mad one, because we were supposed to talk about this the other day, but yeah, it's a sticky one. It's a sticky one.
That's what I was gonna say.
Because like now, they're saying that yes, the sex was consensual at the beginning, but man will start bite her up and smack her in her face and that. And to be fair, you do what you gotta do. But if the girl's telling you no, don't slap me in my bowl and don't spit in my face, then you gotta say, well, let me allow it. Really, just let me cool myself. But
I hear that.
but
It's like, how long was it consensual for?
It doesn't matter, bruv. Even if you're about to bust her nut and she said, "No, get off me," you gotta get off.
I hear what you're saying.
You got to get off, big man. But what the main sticking point is, she was all over her Insta saying how she wants to meet him and she wants to marry him and be rich and famous with him. So now she get fame. But I keep telling these man, you've got to be careful out there. You know what I mean? Because there's these, as you said the other day, there's these women who will jump on you for your money. Like a couple years ago with Wayne Rooney, for example. Yeah. I mean? He's supposed to have took 2 birds back to a hotel room and had a fucking threesome with them. They video recorded. They video recorded it to get money from the newspapers. It's like, if you're a celebrity, you gotta watch yourself. It's like the other day when you asked. It's like the other day when you asked, should celebrities stick with celebrities? Yes. As a general rule, if the people they're looking at haven't got money, like a big career like lawyer, accountant, whatever, if that person hasn't got big money themselves, stay away from them. Because like out there, bro.
I think it boils down to what you're looking for. Like if you're looking for a little sketty thing, then that's what you found. You get what I'm saying?
But bro,
if you're looking for someone who's concrete, there's other ways to go about it before sex, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
If you're looking for something concrete, you're going to go and spend some time with her. You're going to go out for something to eat. You're probably going to go catch a movie or something. You're going to do all the regular things, depending on what you're looking for. Now, if you're out there as a celebrity, just looking for a skit, then that's what you shall find, bro.
And to be fair,
when you find that skit, bruv, everything that comes with it is part of the parcel.
That's it, bruv.
All this going to court, all this say that you rape them, and all these other things, it all comes part of the parcel, fam. If you're looking for a decent girl's not going to put you through that. You get what I'm saying?
Well, to be fair, I ain't gonna lie. I've been guilty of it myself in the past. I like a let-off merchant, mate. If I meet you and I don't bang you the first day, I'm gone. I'm gone like a thief in the night, bruv. I'm gone. But that could have happened to me, because when you're banging skits, bruv, that's what it is.
This is what I'm saying. I'm lucky I've never ended up in that situation, fam. And it's mad. And like you said, it's the things that's coming out as well. that he's biting her up and that he's slapping her and that he's saying that he wants her to say that she's a fat pig or something like that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Look,
And
to be fair, looking at him,
the thing is, like I said, with this consensual business. So how long was you going along with it? Does that make sense? What I'm saying?
no.
How long was you going along with it until after a while it wasn't all right?
When he starts slapping her in her face. Is
But
she?
she was going along with it. It's
But
after, even after that, she was telling man, yeah, she wants chips and she wants whatever else to eat. Do you get what I'm saying?
I haven't. I've only seen day one of the case. I haven't seen day two of it. So you know what?
I've been trying to keep up with it as much as I can.
Yeah, they reckon it's gonna be about a week's worth of whatever before they make judgment. But yeah, I don't know, man. I
think some men are just too fast, bro.
I want to say it.
Man get into certain situations, certain status.
Yeah.
Man get a certain status and then end up putting themselves in certain situations.
Yeah.
And this is what comes with it, bruv. You end up in court for people saying that you tried to grate them and try to do all these type of things. Now, I can't say if the girl's lying. I can't say if he was right. Once again, like I said, I wasn't there. But there has to be some sort of accountability at the same time of I put myself in this situation.
He did. Because he saw that it was an easy shag. Yeah, I mean, he see that it was an easy shag, so he went for, if it's too easy, anything was too easy ain't for you, bro. Yeah, I mean, if things like just drop into your, I'm not saying you shouldn't take advantage of things that drop in your lap, but when it drop in your lap like that, brother, you gotta say, you know what? Nah, there's something not right here. There's something not right.
There's a difference, bro. There's a difference if something falls in our lap as being a normal run-of-the-mill humans. Do you get what I'm saying? And someone who thinks they're at celebrity status, things are falling in their lap constantly.
Well, I'm not even talking about just sexual. I'm just talking about in general. If something seems too good to be true,
in general, sometimes you're lucky to get a little something. In general.
No, if something seems too good to be true, it's normally too good to be true, brother.
I don't know, man. Sometimes I've had them too good to be true, bro. For instance, going back into the days, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I remember chatting to one thing from Prague, and I was chatting to her for months, bro. And I thought, this is too good to be true. This is, bruv. When I got her to England, it was a different setting, bruv.
Yeah.
Different setting, bruv. There was put it this way: there was no man that could bring a gal next to me that could stand up next to it, bruv.
Okay.
The settings and the levels were different, bruv.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? And like I said, sometimes when a good thing falls into your lap, it falls into your lap. Now I'm talking I'm talking in general. But when you're of celebrity status, bruv, things are constantly falling into your lap. Constantly.
Yeah. Well, bruv, I'm a youth who is. I always look at things like, yeah, that could work, but if it don't work, that's the consequences. Yeah, I mean, on everything in life, I'm like, that's not gonna work, bro. That's not gonna work, bro.
Just say tomorrow something big happens. Do you get what I'm saying? And we all of a sudden have a turnaround. Let's just say, do you get what I'm saying? We have a turnaround to where we're deemed as have that kind of superstar status or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Personalities or whatever you want to call it. Bruv, things are going to start falling into people's laps that shouldn't be falling into people's laps, bro.
I'm a dude who says no. Yeah, I mean, whether it be pum, money, whatever. If it's too good to be true, I just say, I step back and I look at it and say, ooh, I don't know, man. I don't know. But that's just me, to be fair.
I don't know. Everyone takes chances in life, innit? And sometimes the chances that you take has the consequences. Simple as.
That's it. That's it. Take chances.
It has
Take
consequences.
chances,
But like I said, when you're
consequences.
in that starlight and gal are watching you and man are even chatting about you, do you get what I'm saying? And you're in that starlight. I think sometimes man head turn full. Bro, all right, look, I used to do music. I used to MC.
Mm.
I've been through it, bro. I used to do radio.
Mm.
I've been through it. I know what it's like when just things just keep on falling into your lap. There wasn't a week that I wasn't meeting someone different, fam.
Yeah. Well, as I said, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about life in general. But yeah,
I just wasn't at that high
them
status
higher
level.
echelons. Yeah.
Yeah, I was at the higher status level, but
Mm.
at the same time, it was because I was a name and I was a voice.
Mm.
People were glad to spend that little time around me. And yeah, there was times where certain shit didn't go on because I wasn't feeling the moment. It didn't feel right. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But that's me not being a gal clown.
Yeah.
That's me not seeing a gal and being like, oh yeah, I've got to have this gal. Like, and I think this is what happens. They turn so stupid that they just start forgetting who they are.
Well, it's not. Yeah, it's a case of if you didn't have no stats, you ain't getting no girl. You ain't getting no girl. I'm not. To be fair, he's not about as you, so he might get girl, but he won't get girl to the level he's getting them now. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. But
This is the thing that this is, like I say, it's part of the parcel. Like you create this bubble around you where you're this character. So that's what you are in it.
oh, basically,
You're a character. Like when they break it down and you go to court, your name is whatever your name is. Do you get what I'm saying?
yeah.
They'll say it's young Philly, but they'll tell you is Andre Bentos or whatever his name is. Do you get what I'm saying?
Hey, my man's got some Spanish sounding name.
He's
not Spanish, not Spanish.
Portuguese or something like that.
Oh, could that name sound Spanish? Antonio something. I'm like,
Yeah,
right.
I swear he's Portuguese or something like that.
He's got to be from around them areas because that man got some funky names, brother. Funky names.
Yeah, I swear he's from them thing. But I just think it's crazy how 2026 so many people have been exposed for the same thing. I personally think he's gonna bust case.
Oh yeah.
The way things are looking, I think he's gonna bust case. I think
his lawyers are good.
But the mistake these girls go and do is they put themselves into situations either go their way or a different way where they have no control.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah.
Let's be honest, bruv. Let's be honest. This is the whole point of this podcast. This podcast ain't about I don't know. This podcast is about being honest, bruv.
I don't know because, as you said, I weren't there. There's three sides to this. There's his side, her side, and the truth. I weren't there. I don't know. I think he should bust the case. I think he should bust it.
He will bust the case.
I think he should, because his lawyers had her on the stand and they tore her apart. Yeah, I mean, with all the texts and
the thing,
and the Instagram posts and so forth. But at the same time, it doesn't mean that he didn't. At the same time, it doesn't mean he didn't do it. So, as I said, I weren't there. I can't make whatever decision the jury make, because they're getting the full facts. So whatever. So if they say not guilty, then he's not guilty. If they say he's guilty, then he's guilty. They've got the facts and we haven't. It's all conjecture at this present time. But it's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking good for him. It's looking good for him.
It's just mad how people are willing to crash down their whole world over pom pom. Everything they've built, everything they've made of themselves.
Yeah,
they're willing to crash it down for pom pom. And also I just never get that mentality. Like I said, I've had hot gal, bruv. It's nothing. I've been there. Do you get what I'm saying? I've had gal that probably should have turned man stupid, but because I'm not that type of person, I don't, like I said to you, when we was talking about if your girl moves on and whatever, I don't give a fuck. Do you get what I'm saying?
No.
And when I was dealing with Skets,
Mm.
I didn't give a fuck, bruv. So whether you give it to me, you don't give it to me, I'm easy because I know someone who's going to give it to me.
But that's always the way, though.
It doesn't make, there wasn't no middle ground for me. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't have to have arguments or whatever. If gal wasn't feeling it and it wasn't on nothing, you know what? Bob Bennett, do what you got to do. At the moment, all you're doing is wasting time, innit?
That's it, brother. That's it.
Like I've got someone who's 100% or I can call. No drama, no long thing. It is what it is.
It is what it is, man. I don't know, man.
Like, I'm not gonna play the game with play that game with someone and then then I'm gonna get myself upset and then try to take something. That's not mine. Nah, I've never been that type of guy, fam. Do you get what I'm saying? Never been that type of guy.
Nah.
And there's a bag of gal who know me and nobody has ever come out and said, Stone done whatnot.
Yeah, because yeah, I mean, you gotta take heathens. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know myself, fella. I don't know why they do it. They gotta start looking at other people and say, well, that happened to him. Let me keep my funky ass fucking quiet. You know what I mean? Because
Do you think sometimes it's down to not having kids?
How do you mean?
Not having girl kids.
Yeah.
Because with boy kids, you haven't really got that worry, have you?
No.
Like with when you got girls, obviously you haven't got no girls, but when you got girls, like you've got granddaughters, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you got girls now, you start looking at things a little bit differently, and you look at all the things that you know from what you see them and whatever else you don't want to happen to your grandkids or.
Oh no, definitely not.
The same. I got daughters. Do you get what I'm saying? It's the same thing. So I look at things a little bit. Well, I've never had to worry about my boy.
Oh no, me neither.
The boy's gonna be a boy, innit?
He can't come home pregnant.
This is the thing.
He can get somebody pregnant, but he can't come home pregnant.
And this is I don't know. Are we meant to be having these conversations with our young boys?
Yes, because I think what the problem is with young boys and young girls. To be fair, their sexual experiences are from pornography, which you can get on the internet. Yeah, I mean, I've read stories of like 8 and 9-year-olds like pushing girl in the cupboard at school and feeling her up and shit like that. It's because they see it. It's there in society. As men, we need to talk to our sons and say, well, boy, that's all good, but it don't really go so, bro. She's getting paid for that. That's why she's doing them filthiness there. Women ain't into that, really. And if you do get a woman into that, you best keep her.
Lock that down,
don't make me say nothing. Still.
Lock that down. But yeah, you're right. I think it is a conversation that we need to have with our sons and daughters.
Of course.
And granddaughters and grandkids. You get what I'm saying?
Well, not grandkids. That's down for our children to tell them. That's because they're their parents.
But still, as an elder, bruv, you should be able to sit down with your grandkids.
No. All this elder business.
What type of rubbish are you talking?
What is elder business?
You want grandkids that are run around and lie behind your back.
If my son ain't done his job properly, then that's what's gonna happen. But my boy,
that's foolishness, bro.
All my children. That's foolishness. It's not for me. It's not for me to talk to my grandchildren. It's for my son to talk to my grandchildren.
Why?
It's for my son to talk to them. It's for him.
And if he's not doing, like you said,
I go talk to my grandchildren, and my son don't want me to talk to them. That's me and him falling out now. You know what I mean?
Nah, man. There's conversations you should be able to have with your grandkids as a grandparent. Like, there's conversations that you should be able to have.
Not at all. Not at all. You brought up your children one way. Your children bring up their children however they want to bring them up. Whether you like it or not, that's down to him.
You have no conversation with your grandkids. So
For
what
what?
input do you have on your
For
grandkids'
what?
birthdays, Christmases,
For
and
what? What
summers?
am I having conversation with them for? If my son hadn't had conversation to them, then I failed as a father. So no,
So
and I know, but I
the
haven't failed
question
as a
is,
father. I haven't.
so the question is,
Mm.
what input do you have on your
No,
grandkids' lives?
no, you shouldn't have no input in your grandkids' life. You should go see your grandkids, chi, ha
That's
ha, and then
foolish,
go
Jack.
home. It's
That's
for their
foolish, Jack.
parents to bring them up.
That's foolish, chat,
But
bro.
that's that foolish chat. That's that
That's
foolish
foolish,
chat.
chat.
Nah, man. Nah, man. Nah, man.
That's foolish.
That's not foolish at all. What,
That's foolish, bruv.
what?
How can you have a family that don't talk to each other?
Huh?
How can you have a family that don't talk to each other?
Why? Supposing
How
my
can you have
supposing my son was to have
grandparent
that.
that has no
If
input? How
supposing
can you
my
have a
son,
grandparent? How
supposing
can
my,
you have a grandparent
uh,
who has no input on his grandkids' lives?
so you have a conversation about look, supposing we have this birds and bees conversation with our grandkids and our son.
No, them type of conversation. No,
Oh, that's why that's the road I thought you was going down.
no. I'm talking about having general conversations with them.
Oh
You
no,
have
you
to
can have
watch out
general,
for
of
this
course you
one.
have
You have to
general
watch out for that
conversation with.
one.
No, I thought you was talking about important conversations
No.
like
That's
your
mum and
birds
that.
and your
That is
bees
mum and dad. That is mum and dad.
and your first period and them thing did it. I thought that's what
That's
you was
mum and
talking.
dad. Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
100%
know
mum and dad.
that's what I thought
You
you were
should.
talking about.
If those conversations, nah, fam. If those conversations you got to have with granddad,
Yeah,
if those conversations you got to have with granddad, something's missing in
that's
it.
what I'm saying. That's what I was saying.
But I'm talking about
Yeah.
the input, as in
Oh
you have
no!
to
Oh
watch
no!
out
Oh
for
no!
that guy. You
Of
have to
course!
watch
Of
out for this
course!
girl.
Oh.
That's the input I'm chatting, fam. I'm not into the. I'm not me personally.
Yeah.
Me personally, as a grandfather,
Mm.
I'm not going to have a sexual conversation
That's
with my
what
grandkids.
that's why I thought that's the
You need to go and bust up the girl this way
yeah,
and bust up.
exactly. That's what
No, that's
I
not the
thought you was going
conversation.
down that
But
route there. I'm gonna
I would
say
tell them,
no general conversation like supposing say I like comic books. I want my grandchildren to like comic books because that's something that's something we can talk about. That's something we can share. Or if I like cricket. Yeah, I mean, I'll take my grandchildren to to watch the cricket and them things there. Yeah, them kind of things there, them kind of inputs, of course.
or
I
watch
thought,
out for that them gal there, or watch out for that guy there, or that your friend that you're rolling with ain't really your friend. Like those conversations, that type of input. That's what I'm talking, fam.
yeah, we can have that kind of input, but
Because
I'm sure your lovely grandmother, I'm
as
sure
your
your lovely
grandkids grow,
grandmother, who I know, had them conversation with you, and you still did what you did.
no, hear that. But my nan had big input on me.
mm, mm,
Had big input on me, bruv. Yes, there were certain conversations that I couldn't have with her. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah,
But
yeah,
there were certain things that she even to when I used to bring Fred at the yard, she used to tell
yeah.
me that you're all right. She used to tell me that Dexter was all right. She used to tell me a couple of people, but there was other couple of people. I ain't gonna mention no name, but there was other people's that she was like, you know what? I don't want you mixing with them.
Yeah, yeah. um, yeah,
Like, cut that shit out from
yeah,
earlier. I don't want
yeah.
you mixing with
Yeah,
them.
of
There's a
course,
reason why I'm saying this, and I
of
don't
course.
want you mixing with them.
Mm.
That type of
Oh, that
input my nan
conversation.
had in my life
Oh no,
as a
that input.
grandparent.
That input is definitely good. That's good input, mate. Yes, yes. I apologize. I thought you was going down a different route. But,
No, family. No. There's parents' conversations,
yeah.
and there's conversations that your grandkids hopefully will come and have with you. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm.
Oh, I went out last Saturday and that happened, or what? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
She ain't
yeah.
gonna start telling you, oh yeah, I went out, or he starts telling you, I went out and I banged 5 gal, and that's not granddad conversation.
No,
And
mate.
if it is, there's something wrong with your granddad. You get
I don't
what
want
I'm
to hear.
saying?
I don't want to hear nothing about that. Yeah, I don't want to hear nothing about that, brother. But to be fair, there's some granddads out there who, you know what I mean? There's some granddads out there, bro. I'm like,
But there's some dads out there, fam.
bruh.
I used to roll with this one brother,
Mm.
and his daughter was, at the time, his daughter was not, but what? 7, 8.
Mm-mm.
And some of the things that used to come out of his mouth, I used to have to shake my head and just say, you know what? I could never speak to my daughter like that.
Oh,
Just some
wow.
of the things that came out of his mouth. I ain't going to repeat it. Do you get what I'm saying? But some of the things
Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to our YouTube channel. Please stay tuned for more content, fresh, honest topics, banter, and real debates. Tell a friend. Thank you.
that came out of his mouth, I was like, I could never talk to my daughter like that.
Mm.
Never. There never. I could never be that comfortable to talk to my daughter like that.
Bro, I don't chat to my mother about nothing. I'm a big grown man, and when I go to my mother's house, I'm like I'm 10 years old again.
But you never hear me chat about my mum, so it's like that. Do you get me?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, mate.
I
Even one time I took my grandchildren around my mum's house, and she making bag of noise after me and got my grandchildren laughing after me. I said, Mother, you can't chat to me like that in front of my grandchildren. What's the matter with you?
it's different settings, isn't it? You have to remember
Because
when we were growing up,
we,
they treat us a lot different than they treat
yeah,
the
I'm gonna say
grandbabies.
we grew up different. You know what I mean? Because yeah,
The
yeah,
way
mate.
they treat the grandbabies is a lot different than the way they were treating us when we were coming up, boy.
Man. My oldest boy says that all the time. Me, he says like, yeah, you know what I mean, like my kid's mum, she's a sourpuss. I ain't gonna lie, she's a sourpuss, man. It's probably me who turned her into a sourpuss, if I be truthful. Yeah, I mean,
We said that someone had to turn someone sour, innit?
that's me probably turn her sourpuss. But my eldest boy says, yeah, they get away with things I couldn't get away with when I was a kid. I went, yeah, there it goes, mate. Because that's a grandchild.
Grandchild.
Because the way you treat your children when they have children, you're going to be totally different, bro.
Different.
It's just a
Different level.
it's just a different lick, man.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it's good to have that. It's good to have that little bond where if you see something
No.
that don't sit right with you, you can say, you know what, listen, grandbaby. Do you get what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
friend that you're running around with right about now, your friend,
Yeah.
do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can
No. I know
like I said,
100%.
my nan was on opening up to my eyes to my friends, bruv. She didn't like I said, and I'm not saying it because you're my brethren. She didn't care about you, bruv.
Yeah.
She didn't care about Dexter. But there were certain other people that she was like, I don't want you rolling with him.
Yeah.
When I told her about Jelly Eye,
Yeah.
she
What?
told me to make sure you don't roll with him.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't go to his house.
Yeah. He was
Make sure you don't make sure you don't take nothing from him.
he was a
The
strange.
same thing when the same thing with your mum and dad probably said, don't borrow from people.
Oh no, that they do. They always said that. They always
Don't
said
borrow
that.
from people, innit? So no one can't come back and say, yeah, you got my one thing and you can't find it.
That's
And
right. That's
don't
right.
borrow from people.
That's right. No, I don't.
So it's
Up
good
to
to
now,
have
I
that
don't
little
take it.
relationship. That's the relationship that I was talking. That's the input that I'm
Yeah,
talking. Do you get what I'm saying?
no. That one is very important. That one is
Anything outside of that ain't got nothing to do with me.
exactly no, because you see a lot of people on Facebook when their granddad died and say what enormous effect that he had on their life. What enormous effect he had on them. So yeah, no. When you're talking about general things, not deeply personal things, but when you're talking about other things like that, yeah, grandparents are important.
Yeah,
Very
if it's
important.
a bag of foolishness, that conversation will just get locked off one time.
Mm, mm,
Like if it's got nothing to do with nothing, that
yeah,
conversation will get locked off one time. That I'm gonna start talking some granddad business.
yeah. Wait, bro, off.
You get
Sorry,
me?
brother. Off. Look,
You don't do mad things.
no, she just jump on my bed. I tell her off twice, and she's still there looking at me, and put her
Yeah,
head down.
she ain't gonna do that.
And put
She
her head
knows that
down
you're
and gone back
busy.
to sleep. Fucking cheeky cunt.
She knows that you're busy, man. Dogs.
Yeah.
Dogs, man. She's part of the family now, fam.
Yeah, man. You can't do
She's
without it
part of
now,
the
mate.
family now.
As I said, she's all patterned nicely for food, and I gotta go shopping.
Damn way.
She's all patterned nicely, but yeah, twos now, man. Just like world's a mad place out here, bro. Hey, what do you think about this new Andy Burnham as Prime Minister?
You know what it is? I'm not into politics. Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
And to me, he's just another brother who's going to say one thing and do something else.
As they all do.
And this is the thing. Like, sometimes we expect too much from people that we know are going to do a bag of foolishness.
Yeah.
In the end, at first it's all smiles and it's all, yeah, we're going to put this in place and we're going to put that in place, and then just give it 6 months and let's see what conversation we're having about it.
It'd be a different conversation, bruv, to be fair.
Totally.
It's like your man Farage. That man was the next prime minister. Like it or not, he was next prime minister. But he's just fucked up. He's fucked up, mate. You know what I mean? It's all gone wrong for the geezer. It's all gone wrong for him. If he, but I will say though, if he beats this Count Minface in the election, in the by-election, and he can claw it back together, yeah, he will be the next prime minister. And
I've said what I've had to say about it before. I'm not saying it because I want them to get in, but I've said what I've said to get what I'm saying. We've covered it over and over and over, and it's to me it's the next rich bastard to fuck over the poor bastards.
That's, to be fair, that's all politics is. To be honest,
that's it, bro.
That's what politics is.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna show you everything with my right hand, and then when it comes to the left hand, I'm gonna show you something totally different.
I never will show you this hand different. They ain't gonna show you the left hand. They're gonna show you the right hand, so they can achieve everything with the left hand, mate. You know what I mean?
Because I'm not seeing anyone trying to dig anyone out the trenches at the moment, bro.
No.
I'm just seeing people trying to get their money up.
No. That's all people. Look, if you think people get into politics for your benefit, then I've got a bridge I can sell you. You know what I mean? I've got a bridge to sell. If you really think that people get into politics, people only get into politics to enrich themselves. You know what I mean?
Facts. There's no one of us supporting us. And when I say us, I don't mean black. I mean poor people that come from the same
poor people, working class,
people that had nothing and then got into government and then got into prime minister status and then said, you know what, I'm making these changes. No one's done it, bruv. I've never seen an us.
Well, to be fair,
I've seen plenty of them. And when I say them, I mean people with money, blah blah blah. I've seen plenty of them, but I've never seen any of us.
Yeah.
Like I said, just for anybody who hasn't caught what I'm saying, when I say us, I don't mean black people. I mean the individual, the run of the mill, the everybody's. The man who had to put £5, £6 on his electric at one point.
Bro, who put £6 on electric? I never put nothing on mine.
No, but I'm saying the man that did have to do that, the man who's been through the struggle, bro.
Yeah. But the problem is, people know the struggle. There's people like that who know the struggle. But once they get to a certain position in life, they tend to forget about everybody.
They start forget. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. It's the same thing with these guys that come from road, end up big YouTubers.
Yeah.
And as soon as that happens, bruv, it's like, I forgot what road is.
Yeah. Well,
I forgot what real life is.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that per se. But if you know the struggle and you're in a position to help somebody, I ain't got to say that you got to fucking cut up his food for him and fucking feed it for him, but throw a little something back. You know what I mean?
Bro, you see with my give back here, my give back is on that on that flex of if you teach a man to fish.
Yeah.
Now, if I can teach you to fish, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can both eat. That's all it's about.
Yeah.
We can both eat. You can go and do your thing later on down the line. You can go and do all your own fishing later on down the line with no bad mind. Remember who taught you how to fish? No, fam.
But there's a lot of people. Once again, going back to when you said not to bore nothing off for nobody, that because of what people say. But there was a lot of people who would say, "Yeah, I taught you. If it weren't for me teaching you how to fish, then
how to fish,
blah blah blah."
This is what I was saying to you in the last podcast.
Mm.
There's people that wake up in their mind and all they've got is bad mind, bruv. All they've got is when they wake up in the morning is bad mind. So they're
Yeah.
going to find something, no matter if it's white, black, Indian, they're going to find something that they can bad mind about. Whether it's food, whether it's the bus being on time, whether it's fucking the way the man was sitting, the way one guy was looking at you, they have to find something in their... And that's just to make them feel better, bruv.
Yep, that's just mediocrity. No matter, as you say,
And
no
that's
matter.
just to make them feel better.
But that's humans as a species, mate. Yeah, I mean, like, if you could fucking piss, if you could piss wine and shit gold, you still find something to complain about.
To complain about, of course.
You still find something to complain about. It's like, but brother, you piss wine and shit gold. What you got to complain about? Yeah,
I don't drink alcohol.
that's all good. But why would shit diamonds been gold because diamonds are worth more? You're like, brother, come on. Come on. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, serious. That's the way it is, man.
It's just like the human condition, bruv. It's just a madness. You know what I mean? Because like me and my cousin, we went on some mad chat the other day about humans. Are we from this planet? And he says, no, we're not. And I'm like, you know what? You could be right. You know what I mean? Because I've got some mates who say that this is a prison planet. I've got other mates who saying that where you know, like when you have ant farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, other people say no, we're like an ant farm. Then other people say nah, we're a computer program. I'm like, brother, you know, we're fucks. That's what we are. I don't know about none of that. I just know as a species we are fucks. Yeah, I mean, because everybody hates everybody, as you said. Everybody hates everybody. Everybody complains about shit. It's just like, bruv. I mean, I just want Putin or Kim Jong-un or Donald Trump to press the big red button and just wipe us all out, mate. Let the cats and the dogs have it.
Love the place again, but
Let the cats and the dogs have it, mate, because they can't do no worse than what we're doing.
well, were they the ones that survived it?
Yeah.
What more cats than dogs than humans tolerated?
Yeah, bro. Fucking as
Right,
a man.
before people run get a baby, people run get a dog or a cat to her. So you talking?
Well, there you go, brother. There you fucking go.
Serious. But yo, people, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and click that notification
That's
bell.
the one. That's the most important one. The notification bell, bro. So when we talking our madness, you can get to it first.
You can get notified. You'll be the first to hear it. Because we go on some rants sometimes. Like sometimes it sounds like we hate each other, but there's madness in the science, isn't it?
Oh, bro. Now, what I say now, if you've got no pushback with your friends, are you friends?
Facts.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Facts.
like my cousin. I mean, if you hear the way that we chat to each other, you think like we didn't like. It's like you said,
like each other.
Yeah, I mean, like, bro, if you can agree on something, then I'm not saying about disagree for the sake of disagreeing, but if you've got I mean, you have to have the kind of same mindset to be friends. But if you don't have any pushback, if you agree with everything, it's like no.
Yeah, you ain't a brethren, like. No, if I'm telling you, if me and you are chatting and we can't have a disagreement, bruv, like a disagreement, and then come back tomorrow, we ain't friends, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We ain't brethren.
It's like my pal old man Gaza, for example. 70-year-old white fella loves a bit of reform. Loves a bit of reform. You know what I mean? We got to get the reform lads in and get the Muslims out and this and that and that and this and that and this. Me and him disagree all the time, but we're still good friends.
Still friends.
I'm gonna go meet him now to go Aldi and have a you know what I mean? We're gonna have a latte, a slice of carrot cake, and then go shopping. That's what we do.
There you go.
But we don't agree on everything. we don't agree on everything, but yet we're still friends. If you agree with everything your friend says, he's not your friend. He's
It's
just
not your brethren. Nah, man. It's just a yes, man.
you just want to hear your opinions out of somebody else's mouth. That's all. That's all it is.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
just want to hear your opinions out of somebody else's mouth. Long and
A
the
little
short,
minion. A little
basic.
minion. You say that people love a little minion, though, don't they?
Talking about Minion. That film look a bit different, bro.
What, the minions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I've seen is the trailer. All I've seen is the trailer with the shark go to yam the sea line and jump in the boat and it yam the boat and then the little something just said about and it shift. But the good thing about
They always make a good movie with the minions, though, bro.
Yeah.
It's always a laugh comedy movie.
the good thing about having grandkids is I can watch it now.
I watch it anyway, man. I
I
don't need no
watch it
excuse.
anyway. No,
Yeah,
man.
I don't need no excuse, my G.
That's the good thing about having grandkids. You can watch something and say, "Yeah, I'll take the grandkids here and there and let them watch something."
This is
It's
the
me
point.
you
I
want.
gotta watch it first.
Yeah.
I gotta watch it first to find out if it's worth taking them.
It's like when my kids were small. When my kids were small, I used to watch a bag of idiotness. I said, you know what I mean? I was like, yeah, come sit down, kids. We watch this here. And my kids' mummy said, you don't want them to watch it. You want to watch it. You're just using that man as a small screen.
Scapegoat.
I said, well, yeah, me, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, mate. Yeah, I mean,
Straight like that.
kids and grandkids do come in handy for certain things, brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Someone's got to change the TV, innit?
What's that?
Someone's got to change the TV, innit?
Well, there you go. There you go.
Serious. But when you get to that proper granddad stage, we're not there yet. But when we get to proper granddad stage, and you can't find the remote control,
Yep.
and you've been in the yard for hours long, and your grandkids pass by, and you start telling them, "Yeah, just change it. I was watching something, but change the TV for me."
Yeah, what? Coming on that, talking about that, do you think granddads of today are different from granddads of, say, like 20, 30 years ago?
Yeah, man.
Because, like,
a lot different, bro. Granddads of 30 years ago are pop down, fam. Like,
yeah.
I couldn't have this conversation with my granddad. Are you mad?
No.
Like, now, see what you're talking about now. You see, now we're talking generations, yeah?
Mm.
Like you said, there's certain conversations you couldn't have with your grandparents. Now, I had them grandparents. My nan was different from my granddad.
Yeah.
My granddad didn't play that shit. He didn't want to know no foolishness. He didn't want to hear no foolishness.
I'm not talking about that in general. I'm just talking about in general. Because, like, remember, like, when, like, cash cards come out, you know, like ATM cards.
Yeah.
Like 30 years ago, a 50-year-old grandmother, it'd be like, nah, I got my Abbey National book, and I go in there and they do the
go get our money in and out. Yeah.
Or like your granddad will say like, can you fix the VCR's gone different? Can you fix the VCR? You know what I mean? Like them kind of things. Like us people now, granddads our age, we know about all technology.
Yeah.
All right, we might not be as good as our children and grandchildren with technology.
This is the point.
But we are a lot better with technology as a grandparent at our age than our grandparents at our age. If you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Mm.
This is the point though. Like the grandkids, okay, we're up there with technology, but the grandkids are up there with it. They know that little bit more about your phone that you don't even worry about. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know certain things to do on your phone that you ain't worried about no more, fam. As long as you can collect the Wi-Fi, you don't give a fuck.
No, as long as the Wi-Fi is working and the Bluetooth for my earphones, I'm good to go.
You get me?
I don't need to know nothing about nothing else. I don't need to.
And these kids got different ways. These kids have got different ways and different. They've got different ways of using things.
Yes.
A more advanced way of using things.
Yeah.
Because that's all they know. They come from that generation. But you have to remember, we didn't come from that generation.
No.
That we was within our generation, it was a thing of the time. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Because you had before you had mobiles, you had the pages. People were on pages.
Oh yeah, I remember pager.
You remember, bruv?
I remember
Before
pages, bro.
mobile, people was on pages.
Yeah,
Then
yeah,
then it went mobile. Then it went like all crazy with the mobiles,
yeah, man.
1-to-1, NEC. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Then after that, it was the internet. Like,
that's what I'm gonna say. Like, my eldest child, he's 32. He can just about remember before internet. He can just about remember it. He says he just about remembers. Just he said, yeah, I remember when you had to have the yellow wire coming out the phone line to get on the
the
internet. I
phone
said,
line
yeah.
into the computer.
I said, right, dude. I said, right. So he knows just pre-internet. But my 20,
AOL.
yeah, oh yeah. I've still got an AOL email
Disc,
address.
CD.
Email
Oh,
address.
is it?
I still got an email.
Okay.
But my 26-year-old, my 27-year-old, and my 21-year-old, they don't know nothing but internet. They don't know nothing but internet. You know what I mean? They can't
This is
remember a
what I'm
time
saying.
before there was internet. All they know was internet.
Internet. Yeah.
So what I want to know is what are their kids gonna be doing? You know what I mean?
Next level shit, bro. Next level shit, bro.
Like, with all this,
I was even chatting to a cabbie yesterday, and he was saying,
oh yeah,
in the next 10 years, he's going to be out of a job.
I spoke to my cousin about that.
Bro, cars are self-parking at the moment.
Yeah,
In 2026,
Mm.
cars are self-parking.
Yeah.
How
Well,
long?
yeah,
And
go on.
self-driving, bro. They've already got cabs in America that do self-driving.
No, they've got cabs over here because he was saying last night when I was chatting to him, he was busting joke because one of the self-driving cars nearly lick a bus.
Yeah.
So I said, yeah, getting me in one of them self-driving car because when we went
So
Prague,
put the insurance claim.
when we went Prague, that's all you could see was self-driving car, like self-driving self-driving cabs. I'm like, rotted. Eastern Europe's got more technology than what we have.
Bro, you got to think, if that's now, in 10 years, bruv, they don't need cabman no more.
Mm.
What do they need you for? They don't need you no more, bruv. They've got a car that will go and do the thing. They don't need you.
Yeah. But
there's a lot of even in my industry, brother, as a chef, there are robots.
How's AI going to replace you? AI can't replace you.
Listen to what I'm going to say to you. There are robots now, that can do exactly what a top chef can do, and I mean all the plating, all the garnishing, and everything. There's robots now that do it, bro.
You know what? I have seen that in Japan, but that's Japan, and them man there is like 50 years ahead of everybody else.
I'm not talking pub grub. I'm talking to the spec, a la carte, fine dining. I'm talking to the spec, bruv. In 10 years, 10, 15 years, bruv, chefs ain't going to be needed. If they've got a machine that can do it, it's going to be cheaper.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's going to be cheaper. It's going to be easier to program. You get one man to come and program a blood clot. And then you're just going to let the electronics do what it does, bruv. So
do you think that AI and robotics is going to be the end of humanity?
Of course it is, bruv.
I'm not talking about like Terminator shit, even though that's a worry. But if robots take everything over, what is there for humans to do?
Let me put it to you this way. This is something simple, yeah? Shit started to take over when the microwave came in, bruv. There's certain people that can't cook again. Right? Now you got air fryer. There's certain people that can't cook again, you know, bruv. Oh yeah. If they ain't got an air fryer, they can't cook again.
Air fryer and gone. Yeah, because like, do you think that?
So now you got to think. The next thing is going to be even more functional. Bruv, they've got smart fridges. My washing machine downstairs, I can do it by Bluetooth, bruv.
Yeah, I know it's all madness, innit? Now, do you think
you ain't gonna need people for nothing again, bruv?
So, So do you think then, when you don't need people again and robots take everything off, do you think that we'll progress as a species, or will we regress as a species?
I think we'll be a species with robot parts, bruv.
Oh, that's coming. Oh, that's coming.
We'll be a species with robot parts, bruv. They'll find another way to make your heart tick over. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, like in RoboCop with that one advert.
Yeah.
When
bruv.
Yamaha start make heart now. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you know what I mean? But no,
The thing is, we've talked about this.
yeah.
Like you said, RoboCop and all them things. When we actually see these things, bruv, it's not going to be scary.
Now, do you think that films like RoboCop and Terminator was to get us used to stuff like that?
Of course, bruv.
So when you have if your arm gets chopped off and you have to have a bionic arm, does it make it more palatable? Like before you say, you know what, I'll just crack on without the arm, mate. Now he's thinking, you know what, my arm got chopped off, but they can do robot arm now.
Robot arm. This is what I'm saying, fam.
I mean, $6 million man where they take out his eye and a man can go and a man can telescopic lens his eye and shit like that.
Right, but this is where we're going, bruv. This is what our parents were saying to us back in the day. We weren't really watching or listening to what they were saying. Yeah, I don't know where this man's gone.
No, sorry, somebody phoned me. Somebody phoned me, so I just lock him up. Now, do you think once robots take over, do you think that we'll have more time to do things like? Do you think things like art and other things like that? Do you think we'll have more time to be more creative as a species rather than be destructive as a species? Or do you think?
I think there'll be a lot more creativity.
Mm.
It's a hard one. I ain't gonna be around for that long. So it's a hard it's a hard one. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think there'll be more creativity. They'll find a way to run a government. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think at the same time as being creative, it's gonna be the same, uniformed.
Do you think we'll get another Shakespeare or another Einstein or another
shit, man.
or another Plato or creative minds like that, or will we just kill each other out?
I think that deep knowledge will slowly disappear.
Because due to the internet,
you got to think now. Now we're in the internet phase here, bro.
Yeah, and people ain't thinking no more. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. But as I say that, brother, we're 50-something minutes in.
Yeah.
Let's wrap this shit up.
All right then, brother. I'm good to go. All right then, my friend. As we said earlier, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we will see you next week.
See you next week. Hold it up. Take it good, people.
Stone, Boise. Yeah. Two Fellas Podcast. Two fellas, they are talk. Two fellas, they are chat. No bother with the long thing. Subscribe, stay locked. Real talk, no cap, boy. Them nine of that. Hit the bell, get notified when them I run it back. No topic off limits. They all about the facts. Banter that here, but don't get it twisted. They ain't here to criticize. They here to motivate. Pull up a chair and relax and conversate. Y'all hear me? Two Fellas Podcast.